Let me show you 10 impressive companies that generated millions in revenue, all with 0 employees. So let's check out our first one here. This one's called Builtwith. It generates around $14 million in revenue a year. It was founded by Gary Brewer, and it essentially lets you find out what websites are built with. So if you want to see things like internet technology trends, we can see how many big commerce websites there are, how many Zendesk websites, Klaviyo, Shopify, Salesforce, Shopify Plus. It just gives you tons of information on the internet here. And in terms of how they generate money, they're really going to focus on a premium end, as it's $2.95 per month. You get 2 technologies, 2 keywords, 2 retail reports, and 1 system logic. And it goes up in price to $9.95 a month for unlimited enterprise access. And with these plans too, you're going to get the contact names, emails, and titles. And if we take a look at the UI here, it's pretty basic. But what they did is they solved a crucial and critical problem here, and something that people were willing to pay for. And to do $14 million a year is extremely impressive. That's over $1 million a month. Next, let's take a look at Photopia. It gets around 10 million visits per month, and it generates around $1.5 million in revenue. And it's a free online editor that supports PSD, XCF, Sketch, XD, and CDR formats, and it's an advanced image editor. You can see here, we can drop any file here, and then we can start making our edits. So pretty impressive here that they built this in the browser, and extremely impressive they were able to get to this amount in revenue. Next, let's take a look at Viral Nova. It was founded by Scott DeLong, and at its peak, it was doing around $5 to $10 million a year in revenue and had millions and millions of visits every single month. And it's your news stories delivered daily, helping to find viral content on the internet. We can see they have over 2 million followers on Facebook and just a ton of different articles here showing up. And it's similar to a platform such as BuzzFeed. So let's change tracks a little bit here. Stardew Valley is a video game developed by a solo dev named Eric Barone, and it did over 300 million plus in revenue over 6 years with just one game here. I believe it took him around 5 years to develop this game. He did it completely by himself. He did things from the artwork to the programming to the story, and it really just shows you what an indie hacker can do. In this case, it's probably indie dev is probably the correct term here, but they're available on Steam, Humble, Xbox, Switch, PS4, iOS. You can really get this game everywhere now. I believe it was first launched on Steam, and it's pretty amazing to see this game make so much revenue, especially when you consider there are huge teams working on games all the time. And this one really just managed to capture the magic of Harvest Moon. Next, let's take a look at Digital Inspiration. It generates around $10 million a year, and it lets you supercharge your productivity and efficiency with their Google Workspace add-ons for Gmail, Google Sheets, Forms, and Google Drive. So definitely a massive market here, as just about anyone can use this product. We can see things such as mail merge for Gmail, a document studio, email sheets on a schedule, Google Forms notifications, a Gmail address extractor. So quite a few different tools here. And overall, they make it super easy to set up as well. And it's been estimated around 40 million people have downloaded these plugins. So next, let's take a look at Rego Apps. This was founded by Alan Wong. And overall, collectively, these apps have generated over $100 million in sales. And each of these apps are the top ones in their category. There's a police scanner app, a songbot, a cloud radio, and a remote for your Tesla. So this website's pretty basic here, as they get most of their users through the App Store. This is more of just a summary website that probably hasn't been updated in years. So we take a look at Police Scanner Plus in the App Stores. There's 121 in the news category, which is very impressive, and has 4.3 star rating with over 2,000 reviews here. Next, let's take a look at Justin Welsh. He has quite a few different things here. He has a community, he has courses, he also does consulting and a newsletter. He has 180,000 readers of his Saturday of Solopreneur for tips, strategies, and resources to launch, grow, and monetize an internet business. It's been reported that he does over $3 million a year in sales, but he's built a massive audience here, and he has around 94% margins, which are extremely high. This next one's founded by Dylan Jacob, going into the physical product world here, but he's done over $20 million in sale. And these are coolers, water bottles, tumblers, and started by a solo founder here with 0 employees, so extremely impressive as he got to that $20 million mark with no employees. Next, let's take a look at Peter Levels. He has quite a few SaaS companies. He has PhotoAI.com, InteriorAI.com, RemoteOK.com, Nomad List, and Rebase. And he's doing $82,000 a month, $53,000, $54,000, $33,000, and $11,000. So definitely extremely impressive here in the amount of revenue he was able to generate and is generating from his products. We've been involved in the SaaS space. He is a big name here, sharing lots of great knowledge on Twitter. Lastly, let's take a look at Card. It's a one-page website builder and it does over $1 million a year in revenue. It has something like 4 million plus websites have been built on Card. And if we look at their website here, it's extremely simple. There's not a ton of extra detail, but it gives you a ton of features, and it's extremely popular for people who don't need a complicated website. Maybe you're using just your social media profiles and you want to link out to somewhere. That's where Card comes in. If you're looking to build a micro software as a service product, I have something you're going to want. It's free micro SaaS ideas. There's a link in the description below. All you have to do is enter in your email. I also have a course on how to build your own micro SaaS as a solo dev, even if you don't have any product ideas. There's a link for this in the description below as well. So this concludes my video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any value out of this, smash that like and subscribe button below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.